Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to Return to Dark Souls 2. Here we are in Eleum Loyce and the final DLC for this game. Getting close to the end here, it's pretty much this DLC and the final bosses. That is all that is left. I do like this DLC a lot, like I mentioned in the previous episode. We get a fair warning here. Ava is watching. Obviously, you're not supposed to go through there right away. There's a boss there, and of course, as you probably know, he is invisible until you get an item. Now these guys, again, one of the main complaints I probably have with all three of the DLCs is that the enemies in all three kind of feel similar. Especially this and the Old Iron King. You know, there's a spear enemy, a sword enemy, and there isn't a halberd one, but you get the idea, or an axe one, but they all kind of feel similar. They all have like armor, kind of hit hard, have a lot of poise. But these ones are especially infamous because they drop the ice rapier. If we get lucky, we probably will get one. It is not... what the hell? It is not the most uncommon thing. It's of course infamous for being incredibly overpowered. I think they fixed it in Scholar of the First Sin, but it was pretty much the most hated weapon in the entire game before the patch. Maybe with like the exception of some of the katanas. But yeah, it was just a ridiculous weapon. I don't know what they were thinking. You could literally take out people in like 2 hits with it. Like people who had like my level of HP. But yeah, that is the ice rapier. I think it's a lot weaker now. It got a pretty heavy nerf. But you know, it's always the argument. It's the same thing with games like Mortal Kombat X. Of, you know, people who play the characters that they like and the characters they enjoy playing, or in this game use the weapons they want. And there are of course people who like go fully optimized with everything. I mean, pretty much the whole Giant Dad thing, you know, is a parody of that. You know, all these like super optimized builds that, you know, don't even care about having good armor or weapons that you want. It's just like going for the most powerful stuff. But you know, I understand that completely. Sometimes you just want to win. Of course, I think the difference comes when a weapon or something is so far out of it's so much more powerful than anything else in the game. That's when it's something that should be nerfed. So like the ice rapier, I think that was a fair nerf, even though people complained. You know, this is the thing about like if they nerf something, people pretty much complain about an item, and then as soon as they nerf it, they go ahead and complain about it being nerfed. But again, now that I've been playing, you know, Mortal Kombat and fighting games, it's pretty much the same thing. Everyone was crying about Demolition Sonya in Mortal Kombat, and they nerfed her with the patch. And as soon as they announced they were nerfing her, everyone was complaining that they made her too weak and everything. And of course, just over the weekend, Scar wins a huge tournament with her. So, yeah. I say that never count anything out. I think the Ice Rapier is still pretty good. I think we might have just gotten one. I'm pretty sure you can't backstab these guys. It's essentially the same enemy as the other ones. They just have, I think, a bit more poise. Maybe a bit more HP. I've forgotten how slow this bow is. It kind of blows. I have like mixed feelings about this thing. Sometimes I really like it, and sometimes I'm just like, oh fuck. I think there's also... Oh no, he already... That was the guy we just fought. Let's see. Yep, Ice Rapier. I almost want to try this thing out. I'm pretty sure it's a Twinkling Titanite weapon. Because this is another one of those weapons that isn't so much about the scaling. It has pretty shitty scaling. But it just like... It does a lot of counter damage. Where the hell is it? Can I even use it? Yeah, that's the other thing. It had like super low stat requirements. Rapier wielded by sorcerers of Eleum Loyce, imbued with magic that is released with a strong attack. A great protective wall was erected to protect Eleum Loyce from the encroaching chaos, and the sorcerers were among its defenders. Yeah, one of its reasons for it being so powerful is that it shoots that magic attack. But the thing is, like, the weapon still hits if you do the magic attack. So basically you could hit someone with the Leo ring, with a buffed Ice Rapier, with a strong attack, and both the magic and the normal part of the weapon would hit them. And that's how you got like insane amounts of damage. Again, like literally two-shotting people who had like end of the game HP stats and things like that. But I'm honestly tempted to try it out. Again, I'm like 90% sure it's a Twinkling Titanite weapon. And I haven't used Twinkling Titanite for anything in this playthrough, so... No reason I shouldn't have like a ton stacked up. This is the third type of enemy here. Just summons a bunch of different weapons. Oh yeah, the chests are frozen here. Well, we're gonna have to come back for this later. Obviously, I think you're beginning to see the gimmick here. We have to deactivate the frost, essentially. Oh wow, actually might be better going for that, the two-handed. I haven't used this attack in ages, and of course I would fail with it. First time I use it in like ages. All right, let's not get killed. It is quite a long way back. Again, a lot of these DLC areas are kind of about endurance. The distance between bonfires is pretty big, and it's more about if you can last. That does a lot of damage though. I don't know why I've not been using it. It's just, the thing is what I've talked about, the spear attacks in this game, like this, it's such a good attack for any situation that oftentimes it's the only thing I tend to gravitate towards. Because it's just so... It's good for everything, basically. Alright, since we're at the bonfire, let's go and check out this Ice Rapier. I'm genuinely curious. I do remember that it has shit durability. Maybe that's one of its only downsides. But of course the thing is that durability doesn't really matter in PvP. Let's see, not repair. Reinforce. Yeah, I can fully upgrade this. Now let's see what it can do. As you can see, it has magic attack as well. B scaling with dex, so it's not gonna scale too much. If I remember correctly, most people infused this with something. Again, I'm probably not gonna switch out the Ice Rapier this late in the game for Sand Tears, but you know, we'll mess around with it. I think it used to have a lot more attack power than this. But yeah, this is one of the reasons the rapiers are so good. It's because they have like this really quick attack. One thing I really don't like about this thing is the way it looks, though. I will admit that. The thing is, it kind of is bluish. And I just really don't like that color for a weapon, you know. But yeah, this thing is pretty powerful. As you can see by the durability, it's already like... It's already lost quite a bit. And again, that's probably its only main disadvantage. Or it used to be. But yeah, it just pretty much takes no stamina to use. So you can just like rapid fire kill people with it. I think this is still pretty good, this weapon. I do not know what the consensus is on it. Oh shit. Okay. That was a risk. Not worth taking. Thought I could kill him before he attacked, but whatever. At least we'll have a use for these repair powders I have not been using. That's not gonna work, buddy. They always do that, and I don't think I've ever been hit by that attack. Alright, yeah, this thing is still really good. Think I'm willing to come out and say that. It's weird too after using, because Sentiers is actually kind of a slow weapon. It's weird being able to attack this quickly. But as you can see, once we're outside the city, the snow is gone, the snowstorm. Bunch of treasure chests here. That was my own shadow. I thought I was being followed. Literally scared of my own shadow. Just don't want to be ambushed, you know. Yeah, this is just... This is a good R1 spam weapon. Haven't talked much about these things. They're gonna activate once we stop the frost. I prefer not triggering the invisible enemies. Yeah, they are kind of assholes here and they put invisible enemies here, which not a huge fan of. Especially since neither of these weapons are good at dealing with invisible enemies. You can get by with like a longsword or something, but anything that stabs, it's not really gonna work. Damn, we're only 13 minutes in. Feels like I've made a lot of progress. I've gotten through here kind of quickly though, so yeah, that's good. Okay, that was... What the hell? Shit, I've never seen that. Huh. Oh, this playthrough is... Oh, is that how the other one noticed me? Oh yeah, and those guys can heal. I forgot. Huh. Well, we might be dead here. Probably not. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. Shit, he raised me up with an attack I've never seen. And that's what aggroed the other enemy. Because normally he doesn't aggro. Well, I got kind of screwed there. So, well, what can you do? I think you can run through most of this place though. Let's try it out. I mean, that's the good thing about being fully leveled up, is you don't really have to care about losing your souls. I actually care a bit more about my humanity. And that should be it. Like, this is the only guy that's gonna follow us, I think. Yep, they're already going back. Hey there. I didn't expect two of you. Lock on. Trying to target the other guy. Whoa, okay. That was quite a combo. I don't think I've ever been killed by these enemies, by the way. So I don't know why I'm getting screwed over now. We got this though. Man, I've forgotten that this thing doesn't track so much. Or it does, like, it doesn't pivot too much. But yeah, as you can see, the counter damage on it is pretty high. Probably not as high as Sand Tears, but it's up there. So pretty much back to where we came from. The second part of this DLC is the one that takes longer, where you have to collect all the Loyce Knights. I like collecting all of them, even though it's not necessary. I still kind of like it. Just fits the lore, you know, and everything. I completely failed at dodging that, by the way. I can't dodge anything that these guys are doing for some reason. Oh yeah, I haven't shown this off. Yeah, that doesn't deal a lot of damage like that. But like I said, when you hit them with the weapon as well, then it hurts. I dodged straight into that. Unfortunately, there is no ice spear. It's only the rapier. We don't even need to come here. There is a invisible ladder somewhere that might be below. No, there it is. I guess I'll show this, even though it leads to nothing I want. Yeah, invisible ladder. I think you're just like supposed to get that by accident. What the hell? I don't know why he did that. Come on. It's weird after using Sand Tears, like I said. Having fun with it though. Splintering Lightning Spear, pretty much one of the worst miracles in the game. To be completely honest. Can you jump that? I don't know. Actually, can you? Apparently you can. I don't think I've ever been out here. Huh. Soul of a great hero. Oh, there's a bunch of dogs. Who are apparently not good at... Oh, that one's still alive. They're not really good at figuring out where I'm shooting them from. They apparently deal a lot of damage though. Yeah, the dogs are super annoying in this DLC. That I do remember. But this is a rapier. You can attack from behind the shield. Leads to the same results either way. But that Soul of a Great Hero I never knew was there. I've never gone out there, but I guess you can go out there normally as well. It's nice that people are still leaving messages. Yeah, well, we kind of have to. To get the second ending, of course. Get the Eye of the Priestess. And that's gonna allow us to see hidden enemies, including that guy. I forgot that poise actually works now. but not against the might of the ice rapier. That guy can drop his stuff, but you know, it's like elite knight, you can get that anyways. And that weapon. I think that's the Drake Keeper. Something. Like, not a halberd. It might be a halberd. I don't remember. Now these guys are actually active. Not all of them, because the other ones only become active after you deactivate the snowstorm. I think. You can't kill them. They don't even respond to you, I think. They have a couple of things you can farm. Oh, they are kind of resistant to magic. What the fuck, Dark Souls 2? That arrow apparently can hit nothing and get stuck in it too. Okay, we are not gonna be doing this. I forgot that this is still the easy part, because once the ice melts, there's like 4 more enemies here at least. It's gonna be an annoying room to get through. Yeah, come on. I know you wanna. Where did you come from? You must have like aggroed from way behind for some reason. Man, this is not the most difficult weapon to use, is it? But I mean, rapiers have always been good at like R1 spamming. And the thing about this weapon is that it gets pretty good scaling if you infuse it too. Like if you put it on the lightning or fire paths. Cool invasion. Think there is only... No, there's one more in this DLC. Shit. Forgot you can hit me from there. Thought that would go over my head, but apparently not. Their spears are really annoying, by the way. The spear enemies in general, as you saw throughout this playthrough, are kind of... And I'm being really dumb, by the way, because I'm not dodging. But this late in the game, you can kind of get away with that. That looks painful. And they react pretty well to it. Alright, he should be right here. No. He is one of these. Yeah, he's a sneaky one. Holy Knight Orime. Man, some of these invaders have gotten a lot more challenging now that poise actually works. Oh, come on, I'm not trying to attack from behind my shield there, by the way. And that's really annoying, because I don't think this weapon is very good at poise breaking. And that does like no damage. I think that might have been one of the nerfs that the magic attack doesn't... Whoa! Thought I had stamina there. Die. Because you're kind of annoying. Yeah, poise made things different, that's for sure. And I'm still used to, you know, being able to stun lock these invaders. But yeah, the idea is that you go and pick up these silver talismans and he backstabs you. I don't think that's a guaranteed kill though. But yeah, we're back to where we started. With the eye, of course, we can now actually see the boss. But before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can do something. God, these inventories are killing me. Now I'm playing all 3 Souls games, like I said yesterday. Alright, let's see. I do have Pale Stone, so if this doesn't work out, I can revert back, because I want to see what happens if I fire infuse this thing. Haven't been in here in ages. But I think it's time to pay Macduff a visit. Let's see. Enchanted. What is this? Raw. Bleed. Where is the... Oh, there is the magic one. I'm such an idiot. You know what? Let's take it on the fire path. I know that this used to be pretty much the meta, to either take it on the fire or the lightning path. We'll see if it still holds true. 27 minutes in, I'll give the boss one try, and if it doesn't work out, we'll kill him next time. Thing about this game is that you can still buff infused weapons. That's one of the unique things here in Dark Souls 2. That's Steelheart Ellie, and the other one is Masterless Glencore, who I just figured out that we're kind of wearing the same stuff, because I think he has the same armor, but I think he's using a different helmet maybe. I could have buffed up in here, I forgot. Hint, hint. Oh shit. Wow. Okay, this thing is kind of OP still. I've completely forgotten what this guy does, by the way. I know that he has a pretty stupid hitbox on a lot of his attacks. Yeah, I think, you know what, well, I'm still 28 minutes in. The thing is, I'm recording this kind of late, and if I... I want to get this up as soon as possible. You know what, I think we'll leave this guy until the next episode. I'm burning through these. Well, actually, no, I'm not. Somehow I'm always at 20 to 22 with human effigies. Yeah, we'll kill the tiger next time. I don't even need a shield, now that I think about it, because there's no point in blocking. So as we look out over the nice scenery, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode here. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Return to Dark Souls 2, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.